Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing the new Rush Grace Under Pressure concert Blu-ray, which was included in this massive Grace Under Pressure box set. I'm not going to be reviewing the whole box set today, but I will do a quick unboxing for those of you not crazy enough to spend $300 on this monstrosity like I did. Pretty much just to get the Blu-ray. So firstly, before I open this, you can see I already took out this pretty cool acrylic Grace Under Pressure, or G under P, acrylic light display, which changes colors. It's pretty neat, looks pretty cool, pretty solid. As far as the box, you can see it's beautiful artwork on this box. Very sturdy and pretty big. Opening it up, we get, first of all, you get a sleeve which tells you the contents of all the CDs and the Blu-ray that are included. You get a very nice tour book replica from the tour. A large poster I'm not going to undo right now. 3 lithographs of Neil, Geddy, and Alex performing live on the tour. The actual press release from the tour. A total access backstage pass and a Maple Leaf Gardens ticket replica. And lastly, you get this massive hardcover book with a lot of great artwork, and from Hugh Syme, I believe, mostly, and pictures from the tour, as well as all the lyrics and Geddy giving an introduction about the tour and everything. So it was supposed to come with 3 exclusive Hugh Syme art prints as well, but I can't find those anywhere, so I'm gonna have to call somebody and complain about that. But the meat of this really is along with the Blu-ray, is you have the original 1984 mix that was remastered last year of the CD. The Terry Brown remix from last year. And Terry Brown remix of the full live concert on 2 separate CDs. But for this review, I am just going to focus on reviewing the Blu-ray, which is what this channel is, so I'll get into that in a second. Now, the very first reviews I did on this channel were of the 3 Rush concert DVDs from the Rush Replay X3 box set. The Grace Under Pressure concert quickly became a personal favorite, even dating back to the VHS days when I first got it. And the DVD version with the remixed and remastered audio by Alex Lifeson and Mike Frazier only solidified that. Despite its mediocre video quality and truncated set list, I still ranked it as my second favorite Rush concert video. Check out my Rush concert video rankings on this channel as well. So when I heard about this Blu-ray featuring the full 20-song set list remixed and remastered in high definition, I was beyond excited. I've already done a full review of the DVD on this channel, so instead of going song by song, I just want to focus on the key differences here, and unfortunately, the issues that hold this release back somewhat. I was expecting something similar to the Rush R30 upgrade from DVD to Blu-ray, which restored the cut songs and presented the full concert without significantly altering the original editing style and the overall feel. That's not what we get here, unfortunately. This feels like an entirely different concert with new cuts and alternate camera angles that make the already average editing of the original look masterful by comparison. Honestly, this is some of the worst concert video editing I've ever seen. Something I wouldn't expect from the Rush camp, especially in a $300 box set. On top of that, there are frequent sync issues that make it seem like audio and video from different performances were just stitched together, sometimes just slightly off, other times noticeably mismatched. There are also constant jarring cuts, possibly to mask those issues, which can make certain moments feel rushed or just awkward to watch. After watching the original DVD several dozen times, this version was genuinely disorienting at first. But after doing direct comparisons and seeing similar feedback from other fans, it's pretty clear these issues are all real. The Blu-ray also removes some of the iconic screen visuals used during songs like Distant Early Warning and Tom Sawyer for some reason. But hey, at least we get an extended Count Floyd segment before the weapon. Visually, the 1080i upgrade, still in its original 4:3 format though, is a modest improvement. The image is brighter and a bit cleaner, and the harsh lighting doesn't blow out the picture quite as badly as it did on the DVD at times. As for the audio, I have pretty mixed feelings. All three options, Dolby Atmos 7.1, Dolby True HD 5.1, and PCM Stereo, are mastered at a very low volume. And this seems to be standard with Atmos mixes, and even the official product page mentions it, saying, Dolby Atmos technical specs require volume levels of content to be presented lower than most audio streams are experienced on Blu-ray discs. So all audio streams volumes have been matched, but that's what volume knobs are for, so crank it up. Indeed, I had to boost the volume on my receiver about 20% higher than most other concert Blu-rays before this really came to life. Even then, the bass feels a bit lacking, the guitars and drums don't hit quite as hard, and Geddy's vocals sound noticeably raw compared to the DVD mix. That's pretty surprising given that Terry Brown handled the audio here. Personally, I still prefer the DVD's DTS 5.1 mix. It just had more punch and balance to it. So if I sound a little harsh on this Blu-ray, it's because that was the main reason I purchased this box set. The CD remasters are certainly nice to have, but I never really had an issue with the original CD mix. And I don't think the new versions offer a really huge upgrade either, especially at around $50 each, so it seems. If this Blu-ray had been released separately for, say, $25, I would have just chalked this up as a flawed but worthwhile addition to the Rush collection. But as of now, the box set is your only way to get a physical copy. The full concert is currently available on YouTube, however, so I definitely recommend checking that out first to see if you like it. To end on a positive note, each rewatch has deepened my appreciation for this performance, and it's less disappointing than my initial impressions suggested. The set list stands as my favorite among all the Rush concert videos, perfectly capturing their early 80s to mid-80s era, the period when I first fell in love with the band. Rush was at the height of its powers, and watching them perform recently released masterpieces like Subdivisions and Tom Sawyer, just a few years after they were first recorded, was truly incredible. Having let go of constant comparisons to the original and the urge to pick apart every flaw, I can now just enjoy it for what it is, a complete Grace Under Pressure tour concert video, warts and all. The set list shown here features 20 songs, and the concert runtime is 1 hour and 42 minutes. So my overall production rating for this Blu-ray is a 6 out of 10, and my overall performance rating is an 8 out of 10. All right, that's it for me today. Let me know your thoughts on the new Grace Under Pressure tour, live in Toronto 1984 concert Blu-ray in the comments. And please don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Thanks, and catch you next time.